Okay, so the weather report had said chances for rain today, and the last second that all changed. It looks like there's not going to be any rain, so everybody can be happy. And actually, this morning the sun's shining, or they're start just getting started, and the sun's coming out, so should be good. Uh, One from leftover from yesterday, as far as singles go. Ivanovic Azarenka, like I said, if Ivanovic doesn't choke or like Makarova and Hentakova have seemed to learn something new. If Ivanovic does too, this could be a really crazy match. Because Ivanovic's always had a load of talent. I mean, yeah, I think anyway, and to be number one again, definitely. I mean, the talent is there, and it's the mind, it's the injury to the shoulder, then the mind after that. So, I mean, she had the injury a couple of years ago, but anyways, and it still affects her. I think it messed her up a lot with her serving, but um, in this one, this delay I think helps Ivanovic. Like now, you know what you're doing today. No more delays. You come out, you're ready to go. And if anything, maybe Azarenka is going to start to let down a little bit again. So I think this might, if anything, this helps Ivanovic a tad more. So again, I think this is going to be a tough first set for sure for Azarenka. The question is, does Ivanovic control? Also she's had some good practice now with the girl from New Jersey, Kristen McHale. And McHale really pushed her, so that's good. So now Ivanovic knows what it's like to be pushed with these lively balls. And she was able to control herself in that last set against McHale, keep the balls in the court. So I think she's good to go. I think it's going to be a very tough first set. Will Ivanovic close out, get the lead, and close out the first set? That's the question. If she does, match on. Azarenka's going to have to win the next two, and it's going to be crazy. And I think Azarenka I still have to go with Azarenka, definitely. But, it's going to be a crazy match. And Ivanovic could definitely have a good shot to win then, and another big upset. But Azarenka, hopefully, her form suffered. I mean, she suffered a little bit physically this summer, and hopefully that doesn't rear its ugly head. If it does, she loses. But the other scenario is that it goes tight to like a tiebreak, and Azarenka pulls it out, and then Ivanovic's everything kind of goes down mentally, and then she loses in two sets. So this could go either way. I'm definitely going to have to say Azarenka, but we will see. Makarova Lee. Makarova, it's the real deal. She's another girl that's always had a lot of talent, but she doesn't move quite well enough. And I know Aggie Wadwanska moves well, and she still lost, but that's a little different scenario late at night like it was, and the humidity there. I think what we're going to have is a little quicker conditions today. I still don't think it's going to be super quick or anything, but it's going to be more towards medium finally, like medium, which is what New York City usually is. It's like usually pretty warm, a little bit decent humidity, so it's like a medium, real medium-ish conditions. Last year there was some real dry weather at times, and it got a little quicker. This year we had dry weather before the Open, but once the Open got here, it's been humid and slow. So this year's been more slow. Well, this is going to go back towards medium. I think that helps Nali. This is still going to be very tough. Makarova's not going to go anywhere, but I think she's going to wear out now, in a physical, mental way, and Nali should take this. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if Makarova keeps winning, but I don't think. I'm going to go with the favorite again. Later in the day, Djokovic, Granollers, come on. Got to take Djokovic. I'm not saying Granollers can't win a set, but I think with all the five setters, and I don't even know if it's physical with him as much, but whatever it is, I think it's going to be a total mental fatigue, but we will see. Djokovic's trying to make statements, he says, but beating Granollers and beating Becker and beating, Sousa, nothing against those guys, but that's not making statements. So he can go ahead and try to make a statement, win 1-1-1 if he wants. I think this is not preparing him at all for Andy Murray and down the road. So we will see. I think it's good to have tough matches against tough opponents that can help prepare you. As long as you don't get too exhausted in the process. That's the other problem. It's always a matter of form versus fatigue. The two Fs. F versus F. Okay. Let's see. Do we have Armstrong? Yes, we're going to have Youzhny Hewitt. This is going to be crazy. I have no idea. There's going to be mental issues. There's going to be physical issues. If it comes down to mental, Hewitt wins. Comes down to strategies, Hewitt will find a way and make it quick, get it through the court, and he will win. A little bit quicker today will help him. I think he might blitz Youzhny like he did to Kukushkin, coming to the net a lot, but not quite as much because I think Youzhny could pass him a lot. But, whatever. Hewitt will come up with a good game plan. If Hewitt suffers physically, he loses. That's going to be the issue. How much is he going to have in the tank? But I think the way he beat Kukishkin, he got through it pretty quick. He's had a day. I think he's going to be good. And I think Hewitt gets another big win. I think Eugeni's going to get crazy in the big points, start kicking things and get crazy. And I think Hewitt's going to pull it out. And it's fantastic. Hewitt's going to be, what, in the quarterfinals? How about that? If he wins that. And then later in the day, and it's going to be almost be a night match, I guess, Wawrinka Berdych. And I think this actually, I was going to say it helps Wawrinka being more at night. I don't think it matters much. Berdych goes either way, night or day, and so does Wawrinka. This is kind of be in the middle of the night and the day, I guess. It's going to be a really good one, maybe 4 sets, and they'll all be pretty close. I think Wawrinka was showing a little signs of fatigue, physical. He suffered physically this summer with his back. I think it's going to come up a little bit. If it gets really bad, he'll get killed. But I don't think it's going to get too bad, so I think it's going to be a fight. But it will be a good fight that Berdych needs to prepare him for his matches, like if it would be Murray next. And Cryer hopes to be at that match if it's Berdych and Murray live. Okay, we got a lot of doubles. I just don't want to go through all this right now. Good stuff by, I forgot to say yesterday, the Bryans beat Mari, doubles team. Another good win for the Bryans. And then the night matches at Ash. Yeah, Navarro, definitely. No, I'm kidding. No, you know what? If Navarro's not tired, which I can't imagine she's not, after that brutal war with, I'm drawing a blank. We know who, Kerber. But if Navarro, if she's not tired from that, yes, this is going to be a really good one because Navarro's on fire. But in saying that, I do think she's going to be tired. I think she lost a little bit of firepower anyway for the Kerber match. I could see it come down a bit. I just think she needs all the firepower she can get right now, and it's not going to be there. And Serena's going to maybe be close in the beginning, then Serena will blitz her, I think. And Navarro's going to be really, I think, exhausted. But his tournament, who knows this year. But anyways, and then last but not least, same thing with Istomin. Great victory against, in his last match, against Seppi. He was up 2 sets to love, got really exhausted, came back and won. Yes, it's a different day today. It won't be quite as humid and everything. But I just think that took a lot out of Istomin. He might, Murray, he might even take a set, but I doubt it. I think he comes real close to the first set. Maybe takes a second, but I doubt it. Maybe 2 close sets, and then Murray finishes in 3. But I think it's Murray.